Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give up honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you occupants pushing this word in sincerity and truth. Back with another article. And today it's going to be about what's going on in Austria. Right? This is going to be an article from The Hill. It says Austrian Chancellor consider implementing lockdown for the non-juiced, the non-zombified. All right. So, hey, for you brothers, you sisters that's in this word, hey, get ready to suffer for this thing, man. Get ready to be an outcast. Get ready to be separated from society. All right, and that's the message we want to keep pushing because that's prophecy. And Esau Edom, all right, the creep that's in charge right now, he's on that same path, man. All right, to separate those who are not going along with him, to be outcast, all right, to be demonized, to be talked about. So that's the lane that we're in. We got to gird ourselves up, especially in the spirit and wisdom and in the mind, to get ready to face these certain things, right? So let's get into this article. It says Austrian Chancellor Alexander Schallenberg says he is considering imposing a lockdown on people who are unzombified, right, against the CV. If case numbers continue to rise, the Associated Press reported. So he's getting ready to separate people that didn't go along to get along, to place them on lockdown outside of society. That's a two-tier class system, right? You won't be allowed to go here. You won't be allowed to go there. All right. It says in a meeting with the state level leaders on Friday, Schallenberg said county would limit entrance into businesses to those who are only zombified if the number of patients in intensive care reaches 25% of the country's total ICU capacity, which is 500 people. So for 500 people in this entire country, if it reached that, guess what? If you haven't had the zombie juice, hey, you're going to be deemed unnecessary, man. All right? You're going to be deemed unnecessary. Okay? There was a Twilight episode about this man. Man, I just slipped in my mind. It was a classic Twilight Zone episode. It was in black and white. And all I remember is one of the guys saying, delusions, delusions. Because this guy was deemed by the state that he had no purpose anymore. But if anybody can think about that episode, post it in the comment board. But yeah, let me get into the scriptures because this is coming, man. This is coming. And they're rolling this thing out slowly but surely. You used to moving around freely. You used to going here, going there. Those things are going to be taken away, and that's going to cause some people to fall to these edicts. You got the Elder Malcolm did a video not too long ago dealing with he was going to a movie theater, but he couldn't get in because he didn't have that zombie card, right? So get ready mentally and prepare yourself to have certain things cut off. Let's go to the book of John, chapter 15 and 19. It says, if you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. And we're going to really take this on, man. Big time. The world is really going to point their finger, hiss, say that person's a bad guy because they are not going along with what Satan's mandates. All right? Get ready to live this thing, Akim. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. So by wanting to do right by the scriptures, by not wanting to bend to the Sodom and Gomorrah society, by not wanting to take things, all right, that the society has pushed forth and deemed mandatory, all right, we're going to be looked at as the bad guy. But just like Yahweh Shai was persecuted, hey, we're going to be persecuted for what we believe and what we trust in. And what we trust in is Yahweh Shai and not this system. And not these mad scientists sitting at the top of the pyramid. All right? It says, they will also persecute you if they have kept my saying, they will also keep yours. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. Right. So we understand why we're going to go through these things. A lot of people might refuse just because they want to refuse. But ultimately, if you're an Israelite, you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, if you're on the side of Yahweh Shai, hey, just get ready to suffer. Let's go to the book of 1 Corinthians, right? Chapter 4 and 9. It says, "For I think that the Most High have set forth us, the apostles, last, as if it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to man." So, as Satan, Esau Edom, basically tightens his grip on society, he's going to cause a lot more people that don't want it to go ahead and get it. The holdouts, right? The outliers, all right? You brothers and sisters, all right, that conform yourselves and repented and came back to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're going to be the ones, you're going to be the troublemakers, man. You're going to be put under that microscope, right? It says, "We are fools for Yahweh Shai's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh Shai. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. Even unto this present hour we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted, and have no certain dwelling place." So we're going to be going through some of these tribulations, man. Just like they went through this in the old world, right? In the ancient world, for preaching in the name of Yahweh Shai, getting beat, getting told you teaching things that you shouldn't be teaching, saying things that you shouldn't be saying. You saying that you have another king other than who's currently ruling. These matters are coming back into play as we speak, man. And this zombie juice is just the tip of the iceberg, so you can understand. Verse 12, "Labor, working with our own hands, being reviled, we bless, being persecuted, we suffer it. Being defamed, we entreat, we are made as the filth of the world, and are the offspring of all things unto this day. I write not these things to shame you, but as my beloved sons, I warn you." Right? And that's what this thing is about, a warning, a constant warning. To get this in your mind, it's not going to be an easy walk. Even though we trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, your faith will be tested. All right? Let's go back to this article. It says, non-zombie juice residents would be allowed to leave their homes for specific reasons if the number of patients in intensive care reaches 500 or one-third total capacity. AP reported. The pandemic is not yet in the rearview mirror. Schallenberg said, according to the AP, we are about to stumble into a pandemic of the non-juice. So they still pushing that narrative. According to Bloomberg, 220 ICU beds are currently occupied in Austria. The 7-day average of cases was up 2,869, up from the average 1,830. Just over 65% of the Austrians have had at least one dose of the zombie juice, while 62% are fully juiced, Bloomberg notes, right? So they keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And that's what the devil is set up to do. Let's see if I got anything else. We'll end it off with this. We go to Revelation 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath." So you living in Austria, and I read this, I forgot what country it was, but I did an article about a couple weeks ago where this couple, and they had kids, they was reporting they couldn't go to grocery stores, they couldn't go into certain buildings, they couldn't go into certain medical offices. All right, it had totally changed and upended their life just because they didn't get what? That zombie juice. And that's the motive, man. That's the motive, to have you basically reduced to a second-class citizen, so you have to bend that knee, capitulate, and take what the powers that be give you. It says, "For the devil has come down to you having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time." All right, and that's the point. Time is short. All right, we're going to have to go through it, regardless if it's for some months, or it might even be drawn out to a year. But we must always remember to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And he will deliver us through anything. And you got to believe that. But that's the point. I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom the next time.